Welcome back to another episode of Manze's Magic. I'm your host, Keith Manze, and my goodness, do we have a show today. We, as in myself, I am doing a solo run as usual, but I basically felt I had to record this as soon as possible, as the trade deadline has just passed, and the Magic just had a fire sale. Aaron Gordon, Nikola Vucevic, and Evan Fournier, among others, are officially no longer on the Orlando Magic. So long, Euro Bros. So long, People's Champ. So long, Chief. And Gary Clark, who, whatever, don't really care about. But I'm just going to dive right in right now, right off the bat. So, the first thing I saw this morning, I'm at work, and I get a flood of texts about Nick Vucevic, who I really envisioned would retire with the Magic. Still could. I mean, his career's not over, but I thought he'd be a Magic for the rest of his career. And it sucks to see him go. I'm happy that he's going to be in a place where he'll flourish. Him and Levine in Chicago are going to be a great fit. He will actually help, I think, with the development of Patrick Williams as well. But damn, a stab to the heart, you know. I wanted to see his jersey up in the rafters because it would have been. It easily would have been. He was already like third in points, top 2, I think, in rebounds. I mean, the dude was just a Magic great. There's no other way to put it. He was great. And he still is great. Granted, he's 30. And he's posted 2 back-to-back All-Star seasons on a very bad Magic team. I mean, granted, yes. I shouldn't say really bad. I should say very mediocre. And it's almost like the Kevin Love effect. You know, he was so good in Minnesota because he was the only option. Well, I mean, with all the injuries here in Orlando, he was the only option a lot of the time. I'm not saying Kevin Love is a bad player. I mean, he played well for Cleveland and, you know, has fallen off as he's gotten older, but I don't think Nick will be posting all-star numbers anymore. I still think he'll be very good, but we'll see. I mean, we really don't know. In return, the Magic received Wendell Carter Jr., the former Duke player, who, honestly, coming out of college, I thought he was better than Bagley anyway. Marvin Bagley, in case you didn't know his first name. Been in the league. This is his 3rd year in the league. Doesn't post great numbers, but another young guy. Perfect for a rebuild. He's 21 years old, just about 22 years old next month. And I think he could be a defensive threat. He's 6'10". Just put him down there. I mean, it's going to be interesting to see what happens with Bamba and Birch. I mean, Birch is still the small hustle guy, and Bamba's still the question mark. But, I mean, I guess Wendell will be the starting center now. We'll see. Also received was Otto Porter Jr., who's been around the block. He had a stint in Washington. He's played in Chicago, obviously, but I'm not really excited about him. He's 27. He scores when he can. I mean, he's one of those guys that needs the ball in his hands, and he'll probably get that in Orlando right now. Obviously, he'll get it now since there's no one else. But I'm not going to sit here and be like, OMG, Otto Porter. Because that's not really that enticing. Also added are the 2021 and 2023 first-round picks for Chicago, which sucks when they announced that they were protected top 4. I mean, shit. You never know, but at the same time, Chicago's not going to be in the top 4. So, I mean, whatever. It'll be interesting. I really hope that we can turn those selections into something. We could use them as assets to trade. I mean, the Magic are in a position where they could be like, we've got picks, we've got cap, we'll take on some of these dead salary things, which I'll get to. One player that we picked up that might not even suit up for the Magic. But I don't know. We'll see. The next trade was the which one do I go into next? Well, the next one I saw was the Evan Fournier trade. Oh, that made me laugh. Oh man, good old Frenchie, the other Euro bro. So I really don't care about this one. I mean, thanks for the memories. Thanks for a couple pretty good shots here and there. I mean, it's funny. I watched his game winner and his game winning stop last night at the Ale House. I walked in as the game was ending. I'm like, hey, we're about to win this game. And I saw him make the shot, and then I saw him make the stop on the other end, which was like, all right, hey, good job, Evan. But it's more of just like he's a nice guy. I respect him, but he was never going to be the star here. I mean, he is a clear second unit shooting guard or just like a serviceable shooting guard. He's never the first. He shouldn't be the first option for a team. And he's going to be that in Boston. He's going to be perfect. He is going to, I think, play really well there, and I'm happy for him. I mean, I don't have to deal with him anymore. Us Magic fans don't have to deal with him anymore. Going 8 for 11 one night and then going 3 for 13 the next night. I mean, that's just what it felt like, and it hurts. So we get 2 second-round picks out of that trade. Probably something else that we'll use for trades down the line. Not really stressed about that. And also with that trade, we received, this is the player I was mentioning earlier, we received Jeff Teague. So Teague has been told if he doesn't have to report to the Magic, and if he doesn't, he will be waived. But I mean, that'd be a nice point guard to add for right now, at least, because Michael Carter-Williams is terrible and Chisan Randall is a G Leaguer, so I wouldn't mind having Teague run the offense for a little while, but it is what it is. If he plays or not, I'm not upset either way. So, and the last one is Aaron Gordon. Is Aaron Gordon the missing piece for the Nuggets title hopes? I don't know that. You don't know that, but I really think he'll help them. I'm happy for him. The dude came out and was very, very honest. And I can't say I blame the guy for wanting to leave. I mean, who wants to stay on a loser for so long? I mean, I ask myself that with my fandom all the time, but I'm loyal. It is what it is. He goes to Denver. We receive Gary Harris. G-Money, as Basketball Reference calls him. I don't think I'll ever call him that, but the former Michigan State grad is another. He's been around since I think 2014, so he's been in the league for a little while, but he's only 26. So take that for what it is. Another guy who can give you some scoring off the bench. I don't know. I'm excited to see. He'll probably be the starting shooting guard, to be honest. And then the other one we receive is R.J. Hampton. So there's the point guard if Jeff Teague doesn't want to sign. A little baby in R.J. Hampton, only been in the league 1 year. He was a part of that a whole scandal or something where, his college, or where they're like looking to get him paid and stuff like that. And he ended up going playing for the New Zealand Breakers and played pretty well. And I mean, shit, he got drafted 24th overall, so he couldn't have been bad. But another kid with just a lot of upside. I'm sure he'll get a lot of playing time here, and I hope we keep him, and I hope he's a part of the future. We also received some more picks in that one as well. Because why not? Why not add some more picks, It's just, you can't have too many picks in the situation we're in right now. And that's going to be a first-round pick. I believe it is this coming season's first-round pick. So, or this next season coming up, obviously. So, I mean, he's going to bring them athleticism and defense, and it will fit in a great young core that has Jokic, Jamal Murray, Michael Porter Jr. I mean, it's a great cast. I would have loved to have stolen MPJ. Oh man, that would have been so nice. But Gary Harris, I think, is going to be a very good addition. And RJ Hampton, again, another young guy with upside. So that was the goal here with the Magic. It was fire up the cannons, blow everything up, and try and rebuild. And we're going to have a lot of young guys. We're going to have a lot of losses. But I really think that we could start to figure things out here now. This is it. This needed to happen in order for us to ever get out of mediocrity. We were stuck in the purgatory of forever being probably a 7-8 seed. And I don't know about you, that's not good enough. That's not good enough for me as a fan. I had a friend that's a Chicago fan. It's like, ha, we're going to make the playoffs now. It's like, congrats. Okay, you're probably going to be a 7 or 8 seed. You're going to get bounced by Milwaukee in the first round, and you'll be right back at it again. Now, do I think Chicago is more upside than we did? Oh, absolutely. But I'm not okay with that. I really got into the Magic when Dwight Howard was there, and I watched us draft. So you have Dwight Howard was drafted, Jameer Nelson was drafted. Good free agents were signed, not all-stars, no Kevin Durant's, no Steph Curry's, nothing like that level, but Rashard Lewis, all-star. Hedo Turkoglu, all-star. Michael Petrus, a great role player. It's just being able to build with the right guys. And the Magic have not been able to do that since that time. Bringing in dumpsters, I don't even know a nicer way to say it, but the pieces of trash like Bismack Biyombo, Jeff Green, Al Harrington, like some of these guys we brought in, it's like, what the hell are we thinking? And then the new regime came in and brought in the likes of Terrence Ross, and that was a great one. Oh yeah, T. Ross is still there. All right, well, at least somebody's still around. Sorry, this is all raw. I didn't script any of this. This is all just my initial reactions to what happened today. So my apologies for coming off as a little cavalier with how I'm saying things. I'm just kind of rolling it off the tongue real fast. So bringing in better free agents, it doesn't have to be stars. I mean, obviously it'd be great to bring in a star, but that's just not what Orlando is. And drafting. Drafting is going to be key. We can't draft people like, I won't say his name. I won't do it. I won't give Mike the satisfaction. Fine, I'll say it. I mean, we can't be drafting Mario Hezonias. You can't be taking a chance on that, foreign guy that could be streaky good, but also pretty bad. We need to be drafting stars. I don't want to draft any more big men. Can we stop drafting big men? Cole Anthony is hurt right now. Markelle Fultz is injured right now. Jonathan Isaac is injured right now. Chuma Okeke is healthy. Those are the core four for us right now, and I think is going to be great to build off those guys, especially Okeke. I'm saying it here first. I've said it to multiple people in person. I've not put pen to paper on it, but I am saying it here so you have my verbal signature. Chuma Okeke is going to be a very, very good basketball player. He's got fundamentals. He's got a beautiful jump shot. He's probably got to work on the defensive end and maybe a little bit more of just overall IQ because he did miss his whole rookie season with an ACL injury. But that guy is going to be good. If you don't remember, we drafted him 2 years ago out of Auburn, but he missed his entire first season due to, like I said, an ACL injury. So he got to sit and watch and, learn, but it's nothing like actually playing. And now that he's playing, there's no scouting report or anything on him, so he just kind of comes out and with the second unit and plays gosh darn good, in my opinion. He had a great game last night, but watching him shoot the three, it's T. Ross-esque. It's excellent to watch, so be on the lookout for him in the future. Again, I said it first, so if he turns out good, better come kiss my feet. And if he sucks, well, you can laugh at me for it. That's fine. One thing that really stung was I saw a tweet by Keith Smith who said, per a Magic team source, we started the week with no intentions of trading Nikola Vucevic. As things went along, we finally got an offer we felt we couldn't pass on. This was not an easy decision for us given Vucevic's status here in Orlando. That hurts. One, that they think Vooch is worth that package. I mean, he's worth way more than that, in my opinion. And 2, damn, they didn't want to see him go either. Nobody wants to see him go. It's always hard to let go of the fan favorite, and that's what he was. So, Nicola, Evan, Aaron, I wish you guys well. Oh, I definitely didn't even mention the other 2 knuckleheads. Well, Gary Clark was in the package with Aaron Gordon. So, yeah, he's going to Denver. Who cares? Freaking trash. Like, I really don't care about him. And Alfred Aminu, who played, I don't know, like 25 games for the Magic because he was always hurt, is going to Chicago. So, whatever. It is what it is. So, like I said, Fultz, Okeke, Anthony, Isaac, those are the core pieces. We're going to build from there. I did want to touch on some of the other trades that happened today just because, I don't know, I feel like I'm slowly transforming this into just a general basketball podcast. Not only the Magic, but there were some interesting ones. This one hurts me as a Magic fan seeing former Orlando Magic Victor Oladipo. Victor Oladipo is now a Miami Heat. And damn, that sucks. I don't want them to be any better. But Houston traded Oladipo to Miami for Avery Bradley, Kelly Olynyk, and a draft swap. So there's that. That's a interesting trade. Good for him. He'll go to a contender. I loved watching him in Indiana because I just felt like I didn't have to hate him there. But I feel like I'm going to have to hate him now. The Raptors send Norman Powell to the Trailblazers. Who really cares? Not me. Other news, the Clippers have a point guard now in Rajon Rondo. They traded Lou Williams and 2 second-round picks and some cash to Atlanta. So Lou Williams, I want to say he's from Atlanta, if I recall correctly, and is going home. So good for him. I mean, he was drafted out of there, so I think I want to say he's from Gwinnett, but I could be wrong. I don't really know that much about him. More Magic players, or former Magic players on the move. The Dallas Mavericks add J.J. Redick. So Redick and Nicola Melli from the Pelicans, and also former Orlando Magic Wes Iwundu and James Johnson head to New Orleans. So that's just another trade I saw. I never saw anything with Kyle Lowry. I could be wrong. I don't really know if it just fell through. There was a homecoming for JaVale McGee and the Denver Nuggets. I thought that was kind of funny. Corey Joseph and DeLon Wright switched teams. Joseph goes to Detroit and DeLon Wright back to Sacramento. Oh, boy, yeah, I'm just scrolling right now, just trying to see if there's anything worth saying. There's really nothing crazy. I don't even know who Matt Thomas is. Alma, if you are listening to this, please tell me more about Matt Thomas, which the Utah Jazz just acquired from the Raptors, because I don't know who he is. Terrence Davis goes to the Kings as well. So, it wasn't crazy for a lot of teams. It was definitely crazy for the Magic. I'm still going to take some while to process all of this. If you guys have anything I said wrong or anything like that, please send it to me privately so I can correct it, because I try and do the best I can on this. I'm not the best at knee-jerk reactions. I do like to plan my episodes, but this was just one I felt like I had to do immediately, because I'm not going to lie, I had 7 or 8 people text me and just go, whoa, what's going on? Or how do you feel? Or what do you think of this? Honestly, the Vooch deal, not great, but I wish him well, and I think we can do something with those picks. The Aaron Gordon trade, I love. I think the picks plus the guys we got are going to be good. And the Evan Fournier one, well, I think I texted it to somebody else. He can lick my nuts. I don't really care. I mean, I thank all 3 of them for their service to the team, but of the 3, I know Mike would agree with me, we just wanted Evan gone. It was just one of those, just the inconsistency was just frustrating. So Thank you guys for following along with me for another episode of Manze's Magic. Again, if you want to hear anything specific, if you want me to talk about anything, let me know. I'd be more than happy to try and address it in any way I can. But if not, I'll just keep making it the way I'm making it now. So, for another episode of Manze's Magic, this is Keith Manze signing off, and we'll catch you next time.